A group of students at St Norbert College is literally giving the shirts off their backs to help the homeless. Stacey Engebretson shows you how their impressive efforts to clothe and feed those in need in tonight's NBC 26 Cares.
Students taking a sacred art and architecture course recently visited St. John the Evangelist Church and Homeless Shelter in Green Bay. While they admired the beautiful design of the more than 100-year-old building, it's what's happening inside that inspired them the most. With its soaring steeples and Romanesque-style architecture, St. John the Evangelist Church and Homeless Shelter is a gem for college students to study.
We were getting a tour and we were asking questions and taking notes. And one of the things that we wanted to know was, is there something that we can do beyond just this classroom visit?
The homeless shelter serves about 85 people a night from November to April.
Many times our guests have what they're wearing on them or shoved in a backpack. So they don't have the extra change of clothes or the warmest coat or any coat.
Compelled to help, Matthew Matuzak and his classmates asked their instructor if they could do a service project.
Being at St. Norbert with such a huge service learning component, that made it really easy. Father Nielsen was thrilled when we wanted to do this. So overall, I think it was a unanimous type of decision.
The students dug through their closets and into their pockets, donating their own clothing and money to pack bag lunches for the homeless.
Once the guests leave on Friday morning, they'll have a meal to take with them when they're out on the streets for any number of hours until the shelter opens back up.
The students hand-delivered 70 bag lunches to the shelter and more than 120 clothing items, including sweatshirts, socks, and warm winter gear.
Usually with group projects in school, sometimes it feels like a burden, making a deadline, making a presentation, but this was different because it wasn't focused on us, it's focused on other people.
Shelter leaders wish the class could see firsthand how grateful the guests are for these gifts.
I get to say thank you at the door and tell them thank you, but they don't get to see the reaction from the guests, which is unfortunate because it just makes you want to keep doing it. It's infectious.
But Sarah Parbs and her classmates say,
I think that should be part of everyone's life, putting others that don't have as much as you before you.
Knowing they're making a difference is reward enough. The students say learning the value of service at a younger age is giving them a better sense of what it means to be an engaged and active citizen in the community. Keeping you connected, Stacey Engebretson, NBC 26.
St. John the Evangelist Homeless Shelter is NBC 26's current 3-degree guarantee partner. Right now, they are in need of men's ski gloves and underwear, plus paper plates and cups for their feeding program. You can drop off donations right at their shelter at 411 St. John Street in Green Bay. We'll be right back.